And we are live. Good afternoon, good evening, etc. to everyone watching. More or less on time today for some tank shenanigans. And then, obviously, as you might have seen, tomorrow we'll be doing some horse shenanigans. Since the timing works out for me to do 2 streams this weekend. And I didn't actually know when I planned it, but it is Golshi week in Musume, and I was already planning to do my first run with her on the stream tomorrow, so fortuitous timing that I had no hand in. Hello, Hanix, it's going alright. Hopefully things are good by you too. But yeah, so the horse talk will be for tomorrow. Beyond that, for now, back to the tanks. The usual stuff. I never got to do like a proper accounting of specifically which missions I might have lost the data for when things got hard drive issues. But why is this not opening? But I think it was not very much that was lost in that. So only a few maps that we have to actually re-clear. Make sure the game opens, right? Let's see. There we go. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. Are you ready? Is the game opening? No sense in wasting time. There we go. Okay, good. I was worried for a second it wasn't going to open because getting a weird message on Yuzu. But we'll see what we can accomplish tonight. Like usual, I'll go for about an hour or so. And see how much progress we can make. See if any fun shenanigans maps. And of course the usual suspects. Game capture up. Why is the game not showing? Well.
Und Panzer, Dream Tank Match.
Game is open. Why don't I see it on stream? I assume you don't see it either. Something always has. There we go. No, that's not it. That's my other thing. No, it's screen capture. Yeah, let's try closing the game capture and reopening it. I don't know why I can't find it on the screen. Here we go. There we go. All fixed. Just get my face back there. Okay. Now we're good. Everything is functioning. Except for Rosehip's tank. But, yep. Let's get this going. So, last stream was, I think, 2 weeks ago. And we did a few more of these. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll try and get a couple more of these done on the silver ranking. I think those are the ones we kind of might have lost when I had to reset the hard drive and lost some save data. That's not too bad though. We have plenty more to work on here. Real question is whether we'll finish clearing everything by the time, if not the next DOS finale, the last one comes out. Because some of these gold level and the extreme level missions will be pretty difficult. But we have like 3-4 years till then, so should be a decent amount of time. Alright, enough of the clicking. Let's see if today's the day. Will today be the day that Rosehip's tank can make it all the way through on the hardest difficulty? see better. But,
yeah,
I'm gonna try and get back soon to the every 2 weeks video schedule. I know it's been a little bit less frequent lately. Life has been interrupting a little bit, taking up some additional time. Some of that's just busy, some of that's a little bit of stress trying to manage other stuff going on. Yeah, well, just because we said that it might take that long, watch how I finally clear it today somehow. Just because that's how the universe likes to work sometimes. Just troll us like that. I mean, I'll take it if it happens, but... well, not on this one it's not happening, that's for sure. I was losing those couple of seconds. Straight away. Activate the skill on. At least I'm so used to this by now that I don't get like angry at failing. Like, you want to see gamer rage, which you probably won't see. Watch me play Womusume. That's when I get actually angry playing games sometimes and things just really seem out to get me. This is just supposed to be mostly. And the tank being greased on wheels. We got pretty close last stream, actually. Another one of those runs we were in sight of the target at the time the timer ran out. So I'm convinced it is doable. I know it's doable. It's a matter of making no mistakes and probably using that perfectly, which I'm sure I haven't. Yeah, 45 seconds is not going to be enough, even with skill still active somehow. Alright, this is one of the better ones of this. We'll get fairly close. Oh, and WP decides to get stuck. That's good. Right. Well, now our fate is sealed, because we can't go forward. There. I may have to replace the... whatever it is underneath the keyboard. I don't know if this keeps happening. Well, we knocked the tracks off right at the end there. Yeah, there's a lot of August birthdays. I know this is at least, there was those two. Ogun was August 3rd, my birthday. I mean, like I've said this before, but it really does feel like there's so many characters that almost every day is somebody's birthday. And I'm sure if you add characters from the manga and stuff who didn't make it into the show itself, that a lot of them, would add to that list of birthdays. And it could probably get there. If you add enough I feel like that would be a thing they would do on purpose also. Like adding just enough characters to hit every day of the year, just so you could have like one of those every single day on Twitter. Yeah, do one more of these, assuming it doesn't go off the cliff like right away, and then move on to more interactive maps. Less grease on the wheels. I think I've done it, but I have to double check if I had him do it. I have made a real life tank driver attempt this once, not on this difficulty, but he appreciated his tank a lot more after seeing this, or experiencing this. At least the real tanks control properly and don't slide around like this constantly. Real tanks have other issues. Oh, come on. stupid W key again. This hasn't happened in a while. Well, I guess we're done. I guess we're done for this run. Wasn't going badly either, but now we've lost 10 seconds. Well, how do you get the game? You have to download the Yuzu emulator. Do I only find it on PC specifically? I think it's only available on Switch and maybe PS4 was available on too. For PC, you have to get the Yuzu emulator. W key is gone again. Yeah, we're cooked. And then download the Dream Tank Match files for that. I can look up again. I don't know if I have it handy, but there was someone who on YouTube had a little video guide to doing that a couple years ago, back before I started playing the game. That shows you what you have to download, where to find it, so it's still accurate. But it's not too complicated. It's really just a matter of getting the emulator program, and then the game itself, which is usually together anyway. Maybe I'll see if I can try to see if I can use an easy way to remap the directional keys to just the arrows. Alright, well, Rose Hip's tank's natural state. Hold the turn. And give a second. Let's see if I can. Is there an easy way to just reconfigure these controls? Yeah, I found that funny when I first saw it too. It's like, what are the odds it has the name of a character from the series? Controls. Let me see. Okay. Alright, I think I just remapped the controls to... Oh, there's that one. I think I remapped the controls to make it the arrow keys now, so we'll see if that makes it any better, although of course I'm not used to the positioning now, because now that'll mean my right hand is driving the tank, and then the left will have to be doing the gun control, the turret control, and firing. But that would solve the W key getting stuck problems, I think. So we'll see how this goes. We have this driving. Oh, it's not the driving. This is battle on this. Okay. Well. Immediately back ourselves off the bridge. It's a good start. Good start. Oh wait. Hold on. Pause this. What's the pause button? What was the pause button? Okay, we have time. We have to just survive. My mistake was I changed the arrows to that, but it's also for something else. So let's make this W-A... Okay. Now that shouldn't happen anymore. Oh yeah, this is gonna take some getting used to. Hold on. right there.
交代してください。見て、外れた。
Oh, okay, getting it figured out.
前進だ。装填完了。奇襲に備えてください。敵車両発見しました。敵の位置情報が届いた。
Where are you, Neil? Where are you?
見て、交代だ。様子はどう？装填完了。
That's not wise.
交代。見て。装填完了。
Look at this back. Is she even killable? This is weird.
発見しました。敵の位置情報が届いた。
Or there will at least be
装填完了。
an official PC release. That multiplayer stuff would be feasible.
見て、様子はどう？
Which is on our team. Oh, why am I
装
shooting?
填完了。
Got the color code. Either way, we're fine. I think. Alright, well, we survived. That's a little scut. I might change the controls again. I'm not used to my right hand being the driving. Here, let's change some things. Let's make these I, J, L, and K. Yeah, okay. I, J, L, K, and this will make. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, one day I'll actually get my act together and buy myself a controller. Though it kind of feels like it would be cheating at this point to beat the Rosehip map with a controller, because I feel like it would make it a lot easier. It might not. We have... Here, clear these silver ones. They shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, at least we have this option with the emitter at all, because otherwise you'd just be stuck with not being able to play at all, which would be very unfortunate. This is one of the Boko missions. Oh, okay, this feels a lot better. Well, a lot better, except the fact that we're in a rose. Alright. Boko bombardment. Time to run. God Boko has artillery strikes on us. Press. Oh, there it is.
これでも食らえよ。やってやるぜ。
Hit the nose, maybe. Well, and this is gonna be a vocal victory. Tripped up earlier. Alright, we'll try that again. The other problem with moving the key is now the fire key. It's a little bit in an awkward spot. Let's see if I can change that too really quick. Apologies for these control changes, but it seems to make more sense to do that and to have the W key be constantly messing us up. Where is that right now? There we go. Can I make it a question mark? Slash? Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. We'll try that again. Also, remember now that we're in the second half of the year. That means we're really only a few months away from the first part of the MLLSD Und Panzer stuff coming out in Japan. I think the first one's coming out in January? Maybe in December, I think. Of course, then it'll be some number of months until we get a chance to see any of it abroad. But they will start the countdown of eventual Blu-ray releases and stuff. And I haven't actually read any of that stuff, like the manga area, so it'll be fun to experience that first time. Uh-oh. Wow, we're almost at it already. This is going pretty terribly. Alright. Okay. I think we're just done. We're done again. Yeah. This did not go well at all. Well, I'm getting better with the new controls. Not good enough, clearly. Because I'm sure I've beaten this before on this difficulty level. But it's not happening right now. Get a little better at this maneuvering here. Let's go, come on. Come on. Load in the giant Boko, let's go. Let's go. Let's knock it all boxed in. What happened? What is happening? What is this accurate artillery compartment? I'm just getting annihilated. I barely done anything. Man, well. Oh, mini book. Let's shoot that. Because you're about to die in here. No, we're done. That was a lost cause. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That went pretty badly. I might have to just go back to the old controls even if the W key gets stuck because this does not seem to be working very well. Give that one more try as is before switching things up again. May have to just give in and get a controller sooner than I planned. I think that's going to cost less than replacing the keyboard mat or whatever it's called underneath the laptop here. Which is probably what the cause of the W key getting stuck is. I think it mostly happens when I'm holding it down for a long period of time, like on the roast map. Where we're constantly going forward. And it gets stuck, I guess. Stuck in the off direction, of course. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, miniature thing. Alright, somehow we lost a lot of health and nothing happened here. Is that just from little tanks? I don't even know what is hitting us. What has been hitting us? Alright, you wanna fight Boko? Let's try that again. One more time. And I'll see if the old controls work. But it's very uncomfortable. The current ones, let's see. Let's go again. One more of that and move on to something else because I feel like it's going to get repetitive if we keep getting blown up constantly. Also, I think I was saying before, I'm going to try to see about getting back to every 2-week videos instead of every 3 weeks. Going forward just because I kind of want to keep things a little more regular, but that's probably just the quick noise. I forgot to change that key again. Keep going till the map is over. We haven't died yet. It's good. It's always good. Not dying is always good. Always trying to do that. Miss me, Bobo. I also really want to know who just designed these maps, what they were thinking at the time. Out of my way. Miniature thing. Hit the nose. It's hard. Well, that was our best showing again, but we're still cooking.
クルセイダー行動不能
We're still. Let's fix that one
試合
other
終
thing.
了
Our luck with the keys is getting a little bit better. Alright. Okay. I'm feeling good about that though. We did a better job that time. Let's try that one more time. Move on to something else. Still got about half an hour left till I'm gonna wrap this up. I want to keep the stream relatively short. It is also getting a little on the later side here already anyway. I just don't have the stamina for long streams in general. Eventually, maybe.
ルールはフラッグ戦相手のフラッグ者を倒したチームの勝利
Maybe
ね
with a controller it'll be easier to just do it for long. I don't have to worry about holding on the keyboard, like holding my hands in the right position the
オイラ
entire
が相
time.
手してやろう
Get him. Nice and early. Landed first squad. Good. That's not good. No. We're done again. This tank is so bad. Whether it's here or on the driving, it's just so ungood. So get killed by the French. Most normal way for a British person to die. For the French. Alright, that's it.
行動不能
That's enough of that map.
試合終了
I know what to do. I'm sure we've done that level before on that difficulty. It's just not happening right now. Alright, that's the one. We're just on. Yeah. That's not that interesting. Alright, here's a more normal battle map. We can actually control a tank that functions properly, and we're not running around from a gigantic Boko artillery bombarding us the entire time. A little more traditional and straightforward. Let's see. Forget who we used on that. Was it Miho or it's one of the Ori team members? Probably gonna get stuck with one of the weaker damage ones because game. Let's see if it'll load. It's taking a long time. There we go.
ルールは殲滅戦相手の車両を全て撃破したチームの勝利ね
Oh, are we in the? Oh
桃
no.
さん留年になんか
We're in the land
試合
ship.
を始めます
All right. Well, off we go. Set sail and WP is busted. That's a great. Off to a great start. Off to a great start. This working fine for a while. There we go. Let's fall behind the real tank. with the broadside is so weird.
敵はどこ止まって敵を発見したって
Not could be broadside, but it's close enough. Oh, wait, there's somebody we can shoot.
西方向から攻撃をしていたようだ
Council.
命
That's
中
for all the rules you
よ
said.
しいいぞ右側面に被弾敵車両発見大丈夫根性で乗り切るよ
We got one. We got one. Almost.
8九式行動不能テッツァ行動
前
不能
進するよ装填完了60方向から攻撃を確認停止リタイを狙うんだ撃て外れた
Mark.
装填完了敵車両発見しました敵を発見した停止して撃てリタイ外れたよよしいいぞ
More hit.
撃て
There we go.
3式行動不能
攻撃準備よし完了お疲れさん富士方向
Two
から
of
攻
them
撃を
down.
確認
What about it?
リタイを狙うんだ撃てこれ以上の避難はまずい回避優先で行くよ交代するよ
Do we not have our health bar?
やれちょっと無茶交代
I don't see a health.
わかりました
Where'd the health bar go? Oh, there it is. We're on one sliver of life left. Let's just sit here then and not fight. Let our team do the work.
わかりました前進
That's why I couldn't see it because we were so close to being dead. Hold on. Somebody behind us? Uh-oh.
マーク4
行動不能
We got flanked.
試
We
合
got
終了
flanked and I had no idea. The Mallards did it. That was unfortunate. Ironically, the ship got outmaneuvered. I was not paying attention. This time, to actually watch our 6. Because these old-fashioned tanks don't have cameras everywhere like new ones do. They help you see things a little bit better. But I wonder if there are actual rules about that. If you can modify your tanks to have cameras on it, or if you have to keep it, at least in those areas, you know, accurate to the period that it was originally from. I feel like if that was allowed, Saunders would have like 80 cameras in every tank. Just watching everything.
ルールは殲滅戦
So it's probably
相
not
手の
allowed
車両を
rules.
全て撃破したチームの勝利ね
モモさんを入念になんか
それでは
させやしない
試合を始めます
前進す
At
るよ
least the driving key works. So that's good stuff. Welcome. Flash. We're piloting a land ship. Trying to fight actual tanks. Just got outflanked last time and I did not pay attention. What was behind me and we died. So, I'm trying to make it a better go this time. Of course, the question is, where are they?
停止して止まって
Oh,
敵車両発見いないな撃て
our armor is also made of paper.
完了敵車両発見敵を発見したって前進するよ一時方向から攻撃を確認
you have real tanks, please go do some work. Thank you.
まだ負けてない。
Somebody's not looking.
命中。
Just like us last game.
冷静にな。装填完了。
89式行動不能。
攻撃準備。撃て。
Yes.
ヘルザー行動不能。
Alright. One down from us, one down from them, and they're all right here.
12時方向から攻撃を
What
確
could
認。
possibly go wrong?
撃て。よし、捉えた。右側面に被弾。装填完了。やれ。
3式行動不能。
なかなかしぶといね。
Oh, come on, come on.
いいぞ。やれ。
You got one shot from the side in the movie, come on.
4号
焦るな。冷静にな。みんな、怪我はないか。やれ。威力がそがれるというわけ。一時方向から攻撃を確認。そうか。そうやれ。
Catch,
正面走行に被弾。
catch that man. It's not gonna cut it.
弾かれたか。よし、いいぞ。やれ。正面走行に被弾。リタ一時方向から攻撃を確認。前進。装填完了。やれ。
There we go.
ルノー B1 行動不能。
Two of them left and two of us. And we can't drive for us.
正面走行に被弾。
We'll just wait here for a minute until W can clear.
停止。敵車両発見。やれ。やった。
Oh,
体をやられたか。
that ain't
装
good.
填完了。一方向から攻撃を確認。焦るな。冷静にな。やれ。
Let's go.
いいぞ。
Yopan's taking all the fire. Let's go.
前進するよ。耳じゃ。交代。装填完了。やれ。正面走行に被弾。よし、いいぞ。やれ。
Almost got him.
右側面に被弾。やれ。やった。よし、いいぞ。右側面に被弾。やれ。
There we go.
M3D 行動不能。
あと1両
We have to just not
慎重に
die
行くよ。
on our one health here.
交代するよ。
And we can drive again. It's fine.
このままじゃまずいかもね。やれ。落ち着け。装填決定し。
And we just
捉えた。やれ。弾かれた。停止。装填完了。
see if we can actually steal. Let's try to go around behind them. I don't know if there's a way to get there. We'll see. And now they're occupied with the real thing. Can our burning hunk of junk land ship pull this off?
停止。
Oh, successfully.
捉えた。やれ。左側面の被弾。
It worked.
3突
Okay. Now we're the ones who did the flanking
試合
this
終
time.
了
Alright, that was a good one. That was satisfying. Finally something worked out right. Get anything from that? I still don't know what those do. I should really spend some time off stream figuring out what those getting different crews and stuff actually works for. I don't think it matters in these modes where you're fixed with a certain tank, but I'm pretty sure there's other modes like maybe free battle modes and stuff, and obviously multiplayer, which we can't really access, that's relevant. Maybe there's some story ones, I guess, that we must have cleared, that must have been lost in the hard drive shift, so we'll try a couple of these now. Those should be also more straightforward actual battle missions, so we can try and get a couple of these in before I have to wrap things up in about 15 minutes. Make up for starting a few minutes late and the time lost to the game not showing up, and then changing the controls a couple of times to try and get around W key problems. Then we gave up.
相手のフラッグ車を倒したチームの勝利ね。
よろしく頼むぞ
Onions.
それでは試合を
Austrians
始め
can't
ま
have
す。
our onions.
隊長の近衛としてふさわしいのは私たちだエスカレーター組は後ろに引っ
God,
込ん
there's
でい
actual
ればいい
dialogue in these.
外部生にマリー様の護衛ができると思っているのかそういう繊細なことは我々に任せておけばいいんだ
Let's
い
fight.
いだろうそこまで言うならかかってこい私が隊長を守ってみせればいいんだろうその一斉を全て負け犬の遠吠えにしてやろう覚悟しろ敵フラッグ車を見つけたぞ正面の当たりどころが悪かったな
Well,
装填完了だ
cool. You expose your flank. Okay, can't do that. I was about to start gloating, and then the W
すまな
key
い敵を
happened
見失
again.
った交代するぞ
She's right there. She's right there. Eventually it'll unstuck.
まさか奇襲 ど
Well,
こにいるんだ
Oh,
怪我は勲章というが
while we're
こい
stranded
つ
here,
ら
there's
は
a
な
boat.
砲撃練習だと思って徹底的に打ち込むそう交代する
Wait,
ぞ
there she is. Back into
割と
now.
食らったなここから気をつけるぞ
Let's not
装填完了だ
stuff match. Come on, W key. What gives? You were fine for the last 20 minutes.
すまない敵を見失った交代
Can I make it? Why does this keep happening today?
どこ行ったのかしら。
前進
Elegant solution.
敵フラッグ車を見つけたぞ 当たりどころが悪かったな装填完了だ停止すまない敵を見失った撃てよしいいタイミングだな向きが悪いぞこいつは厳しいな
Insert French
だ
on
が
the way
ま
joke
だやられ
here.
たわけじゃないよし
Let's not get overcome. Get one shot.
撃て左側面に避難 前進
Busted them.
11時方向から砲撃を受け敵フラッグ車を見つけたぞ
Speed
撃て狙いが悪いぞ
that's not working out. Come on, 8. You all betray me. There we go. There. One more. There we go.
ARL44 行動不能。
なぜ勝てなかった。いや、なかなか危なかった。エスカレーター組もやるじゃないか。
ブラマンジェとサバー、どっちが美味しいかなんて比べるのは意味ないじゃない。
マリー様、そう言われると身も蓋も。何の話だ。そんなことも外部生はわからないのか。何を。
I wonder if they have like actual canon lists of each tank every school owns somewhere. Like Saunders, we know has like, I don't know, like 100 different tanks. I mean, 100 tanks total. Like probably a couple dozen Shermans and different other variants and stuff like that. And Kumar Mane probably also has a lot of tanks. I don't know if it's ever been published anywhere, or if maybe they'll release info like that at some point. But like some schools like Anzio, we know, you know, what they see having the team is what they have. What you see is what you get. And Orai the same way. Keizoku probably we've seen their entire lineup in the DAS finale. Considering they had to steal a couple tanks from Pravda. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly they have a tortoise. Never been seen. Maybe it'll show up in DAS Finale 5 or 6. Although I wonder if we're going to get, in DAS Finale 5, you might get like a third place match between Koromine and Keizoku. Since there's 2 episodes left, and while obviously it's enough time, you could spend the whole time on one battle, I think we'll get at least, you might get at least some portion of time on that if they decide to bother.
外部生はおとなしく敵陣にでも突っ込んでいけばいい。そんな貧弱な右腕で何ができる。お前たちこそマリー様のそばでおとなしく震えていればいい。いいだろう。そこまで言うならかかってきたまえ。
Yeah, now we're in the objectively more powerful tanks. We'll see how this goes.
隊長の前で白黒つけてやれ。覚悟しろ。
What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, I was saying, so in tournament style stuff, a lot of the time they will have. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? They will have like a third place match in semifinals. You have to rank them, you know, top 3 somehow. But I'm not sure if that would be worth the time or like fit in the story. That would give Erica a chance to win again if they do that, which would be nice for her arc. Though her arc is kind of like successful already, I think. I don't think she needs that. It would be nice to have her win a full battle going with her new style from the start, as opposed to the one where she switched mid-match. Stay still. There we go. Thank you, Marie, for making her stop. There we go. Yeah, there was a book. I missed it. Let's focus on the target. See, we're all friends in the end. I like sports anime that have this kind of you know, approach. Like, that's part of why I like Uma Musume so much lately as well, because it's the same kind of feel as in you know, competition, but it's, you know, well mannered and wholesome and fun.
隊長に向かっておいとは何事だと言っている。まったく外部生は礼儀も知らないのか。なんだと。
This is the funniest school, I think, still. More than even Chiatan. It's like someone decided to just take 2 rival schools and mash them together to create, you know, class stratified France. And all the students are playing into it very well, whether it's Some of it's obviously kayfabe, some of it's clearly not kayfabe, at least at different points in time. But it's kind of amusing. Like when there's the meeting, when they decided to do this with the school, like who decided to like take two rival schools? You each get half the carry. One side is ugly, one side is, you know, prettier. Yeah, and now this is the one where we have to fight the commander. Okay. So two of these against one miniature, like yeah, between the World War tanks. Like the FT-17, I think, was like either very, very late World War One, where we never really saw any use there, or was an interwar tank, which is why it's so small and useless. Oh no, it's us fight. Oh, we have to use it. Okay, I was just mocking the tank. Now I have to use it. Okay. Yeah, I jinxed myself. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, you out. Well, you outnumber me. You out firepower me.
こいつと同意見なのは尺だが、こちらもそれは承服しかねる。おい、
These are fun.
なんだ、まずいんじゃないか
She's being
これ。
creepy.
確かに、ちょっとまずいな。マリー様？
何？
不本意
Intimidation
だが、
aura is
我
active.
々二人協力して隊長と戦うことにしました。
Oh, it actually saw combat of
じゃ
World War
あ
One?
始めましょう。
I've never seen it actually portrayed in movies of the World War One movies. I know it was created around then, but you always see. I guess it's not as iconic. The World War One tank as some of the other ones, maybe. Oh, it's this map. Oh. Alright, we're gonna drive for the next 5 hours. Let's take a nap, everybody. Hope you have snacks, because we'll be here for a while. Oh, tank spotted. Fine, that was kind of nice and quick. Pleasantly quick. And it did no damage. As expected. And the A key is not working now. They give us 10 minutes because they know we have to drive across this whole thing. Stay still. You should.
角度が良くないよ。
Stay still, please.
前進するわよ。装填完了よ。10時方向発射。どこを狙ってるの？
Can't turn. Slight problem.
止まりなさい。発射。弾かれた。
Scratch damage. Scratch damage. Scratch damage.
正面走行を刻む。
And one hit takes out half our health. As expected. Can't do that. There we go. That's a nice hit. And as I said that, we get blown up.
試合終了。
That's interesting. Yeah. Huh. I'm curious to look up now how it performed in terms of just general performance, in terms also crew survivability of that, because it doesn't look like it has any armor on it. Like, I know World War I tanks in general didn't have much in the way of armor, but I mean, the FT-17 does not look like it could even stop a machine gun, or like a heavy enough machine gun. I would not want to. Like, I don't know if it would be worse. No, it would not be as bad as. I mean, it would be somehow. It would still be worse. We already saw this. It would still be worse than. Well, not be as bad No, it would be worse than a M113. Like, those things are death traps. Like, it's a whole meme over here. You have so many of them, and they're completely worthless in combat. They're all used now for, like, mobile, like, command posts, basically, like, behind the lines, like, the radios in it and stuff, or just moving supplies around. They are not, and they definitely should not be sent into actual action, because they have no protection. They were cheap from the US back in like the 70s or 80s after Vietnam was over, and there were a lot of them. So we got stuck. I've slept in one before. It's actually surprisingly comfortable. Except when the hatch is open and the rain gets in, but that was not my fault. There we go. The A key works. Brilliant. Not the D key though. This is the map. This is the game where we're not gonna find anybody for the next 10 minutes. Where are you? Like 5 miles away. Oh, she's not. She's a little closer. What are you firing at? Firing at the sky. No turning is going to be a problem. You have to actually knock them out. There we go, we can turn, we can maneuver. Imagine that. Oh. What? Alright, I think we're cooked. The cake is cooked. There's still a little damage. You kind of have to act like cavalry here. Like, just be running around and harassing them on the sides like this. Hope you land a damaging hit somewhere. They're both stuck. But I still can't hurt them. Well, Autistic Nerd is half the fan base of Und Panzer anyway. So, I mean, it fits. Yeah, that was fun while it lasted. I'll try that one more time. I think we'll try that one more time, try not to get terribly hit really early on and try that again. Then we'll wrap the stream up. That was kind of fun in the end. Right. Wish I knew the button to skip the dialogue faster, but we'll just quick press through it. And before I forget, I'll mention it when we finish stream 2, but if anybody's interested, tomorrow I will be doing a second Uma Musume stream. My other favorite anime sports franchise now. Where we'll be trying to train Gold Ship and probably failing miserably. We'll see. It's a new addiction.
いくらマリーさんこいつとどう
The intimidation ramps up.
なんだ
I'd really pay to see this anime. This would be really funny, fully animated. Just imagine.
不本意だ
Well, you'll like horses after you play the game. I didn't like horses that much either. I was pretty, like, you know, give or take. I mean, I've ridden horses before a couple times for, like, you know, little touristy things. It's kind of fun. I like them as animals. I never really cared about horses, you know, as, like, there's a horse racing history or that kind of stuff until this game came out and took over my brain. Well, they are very tiny Japanese girls, so that probably accounts for a lot. The other problem is where all the cake fits, because there's a lot of food in this tank, so it's how it would seem. There they are. Oh, they're together. They're behind them. Together and behind them. That's not good. Yoshida, what are you shooting at? Did you shoot at your teammate by force of habit? Treads damage. That's what we want. Except now we can't turn again. Alright, well. That's what we need more of. How did we do that? Just go in circles around. She has a very slow reload. Take advantage of that, I think. She does not have a slow reload. Hey, they were complaining about the C-33 in their film, about how there wasn't really cannon's bigger than our entire tank. Let's not get in range of that. Nice. One down and we just lost. Okay, I'll take it. Losing 30% of our health. Take out the heavier target.
止まりなさい。11リタイを狙いましょう。あの設定美味しそうじゃないのね。
We did see Oshida's tank at one point shoot completely in the other direction from me. So it's possible she was doing that in this already. Unlikely, but it's possible. Eh. Do that.
装填完了よ。この向きで聞いてますね。中撃方向攻撃を確認。止まりなさい。発射。装填完了よ。発射。助かる。
Scratch damage, scratch damage, always scratch damage.
とリタイを狙いましょう。発射。
Okay, almost got her. One more good hit. Got this up with the win, although I'll probably go sit one more time for meme's sake. Treads damage. Cheap heal.
装填完了よ。
Like she was lower down. And
敵車両を捉えたわ。止まりなさい。発射。いいわよ。装填完了よ。
get mine.
10時方向攻撃を確認。 止まりなさい。発射。よし、聞いてるわ。装填完了よ。
Do this, we can do this.
発射。 10時
Treads
方向攻
damage.
撃を確認。
Just line up. One good
止ま
shot.
りなさい。
There we go.
ソニア S35 行動不能。
Okay.
やればできるじゃない。最初から素直にやればいいのに。
I mean, we just
あ
won,
りがと
but
うございます。ま、言うほど悪くはなかったな。
yeah, my fingers hurt from pressing those keys the
動
entire
いた
time.
らお腹が空いちゃったわ。
Yeah, tell me
マリー
about it.
様
I'm probably gonna eat
それ
after
なら
this
お
is
茶会
over.
の用意ができてます。ケーキも数を揃えたし、ケーキ以外のスイーツもある。ケーキに合うエスプレッソも用意した。
あらあらあら。それは楽しみね。ケーキやスイーツは
Cake time.
どんなものを揃えたの？
Every kind.
ケーキはモンブランにフォレノワール、ガトーショコラ、フォンダンオショコラ、ガレットデロワ、他にもいろいろなケーキを揃えた。スイ
This will all
ー
be
ツ
on the
は
test.
マドレーヌにフィナンシェ、カヌレ、マカロン、クグロフ、他にも様々なスイーツを揃えました。
Financier.
クグロフもあるよ。
It's a kind of
早
cake.
くお茶会を始めましょう。
お待たせしました。
はい
それではお茶会を始めましょう。
とっても素敵な眺めね。ありがとう。
喜んでいただけたようで何よりです。練習の合間に準備した甲斐があった。こちらがクグロフで
It's
す。
like a lot of
ご
work.
ゆっくりどうぞ。パティシエが腕によりをかけた黒缶ブッシュも後から出てきます。マリー様。
Is that like a 4-course meal and it's all just cakes?
幸せ。
Luckily, the anime girls, they don't gain
Shiai
weight.
shuryo.
They have other issues from eating infinite sugar, so it's fine. Okay, so now we will try the usual suspect one more time. Unless we crash immediately, and then we'll call it a stream. It's been, an hour 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah. I have to make sure I remember to put it to the right difficulty, since I switched it to the silver. Yeah, okay. Let's find it. There we go. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Right, yeah. Yeah, I see where it was now. Well,
ルールは
I
特
was
別なも
looking
の
at
となっているから
the
注意してね
Streamlabs while watching
そ
the
れでは
cutscene.
試合を始めます
It's self-insert. Alright, eh. Alright, I changed that. That's why I'm going, because I moved the forward key to number 2. Lost like 2 seconds there at the beginning, but that's okay. Can still make it, maybe. Uphill. This is so annoying. Pathing there is so deliberate. Probably lost too much time already. But we'll keep going. Ain't over till it's over. As they say in baseball.
いつでも行けますわ
Place to use that. Maybe. Oh. Stay on the cliff. Stay on the cliff. Roast it. Roast it. Come on. Come on. There. Making good time too. Not see because you're blowing too much? Is that what happened? So wobbly. Oh, and that's it. Well, it wasn't a terrible run. Alright. That was a decent enough run that I'm content to call it there, I think. We had some decent progress this time toward clearing more of this stuff. And hopefully it won't be too long till the next stream, and we'll see. Probably not next week, the week after, maybe another 3 weeks, probably the next one, we'll see, I'm not sure. Depends on how the scheduling works out. But also remember, for anybody who missed it earlier, I'm going to do a Musume stream tomorrow. I think I set it for noon. EST. I'll have about 2 hours of time to work with, theoretically, to hopefully finish a career run with Gold Ship in it before I have to go to work tomorrow night. So, and it's Gold Ship week, which I totally planned ahead of time, and good timing for that. So it should be fun and or frustrating because well, you'll see I have a video coming up about this game and how it's the most fun I had in a video game in a long time, but also the most infuriating game that I played in a long time too, like in terms of gamer rage, at least when I'm off stream. So we'll see how it goes on stream tomorrow. But until then, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, etc., or night, even if you're in this part of the world. And yeah, so I'll see you, hopefully most of you, if not more of you, see you tomorrow for the